children are constantly given the message of emunas chachamim, to place implicit trust in Rabbeim and teachers. How do they balance that with the message that one should be careful and cautious with whoever they are with, even someone of authority? Rabbi Leff.
I discussed this with Rabbi Goodman over Shabbos. It's a very sensitive question. I don't want to be more specific about the background of the question, obviously, but I think everybody understands what the background is. On the one hand, we tell our children that their Rebbeim and their Rabbonim are tzaddikim and people that you can trust, and you have to listen to what they say and believe what they say. On the other hand, the unfortunate truth is that not every Rav, personally excluded of course, is reliable, nor are they to be trusted. Unfortunately, there are. I was the kashrus representative for the Chaf K in Florida many, many years ago. And I was once at a plant which was run by Southern Baptists, Goyim. During their lunch hour, they would read the Bible. They wanted me to give them a little shiur, but they wanted it on the New Testament, so I told them I really am not well versed in the New Testament. But in any case, so they were very religious people, and they asked me the following question. They said, Rabbi, I understand why you come here and you kosherize our plant, and then you lock up everything so we don't use it in your absence, and then you're here from morning to night watching which ingredients we put into the product. He said, but Rabbi so-and-so, no names mentioned, sends his brother-in-law here, and he comes in, looks around for about 5 minutes, leaves for the day and goes to Disneyland, comes back to pick up his check at night. Now, we could put in any non-kosher ingredients into this mix because there's kosher ingredients and non-kosher ones, which are the exact same ingredient, just some are plant-based and some are meat-based. And he could never know. But we're honest people. We would never do that. So it's very kosher. But how can he say that he supervises it when he... So I said to him the following. I said, do you know that there are lawyers who are honest people? Yeah. And do you know that there are lawyers that are not honest people? I said, yeah. So you know there are doctors who are reliable and doctors who are not reliable? So I said, I think the same applies to rabbis. There are some that are reliable, and there are some that are not reliable. He said, I figured that was the answer, but I thought it only applied to priests. That's what he told me. It applies to rabbis too. And it applies to teachers also. I think what a child has to hear is the following. That you have to trust your Rebbeim, and most Rabbonim and most Rebbeim and most teachers are very fine people. But there are people in this world that for whatever reason are not very fine people. And if anyone ever does something or tells you not to tell anyone, that does not include your parents. Your parents are your main guardians in this world. Right? And no one else has any authority more than a parent. And the parent has to tell the child, if somebody tells you that, you have to come to us and tell us that so-and-so told you not to tell your parents this thing or this whatever. And we will then investigate and find out why they said that. It could be they said it for a very good reason. But we're the ones who will decide that. And the child has to know, is if you make a child understand that if somebody approaches them and wants them to do or not to say something that they shouldn't tell anyone, that does not include their parents. And the parents want them to come and tell them, and the child this way doesn't have to make any decisions whether what was done is good or bad. Parents will make that decision. And this way they know that the one that they can trust the most is their parents. Unfortunately, that's also not always true. But in any case, the one they can trust the most is the parent, and they should never feel that there's anything that is told to them that they can't tell anyone. That includes the parent also.